I did not actually imagine the Gran Caffe Quadri project. This was the imagination of Teresa Sapey, who is a designer based in Madrid. And Carlo Ratti asked me to become involved with this project. The project really focused in the beginning on coffee and the fact that coffee entered into Europe and European culture and onto our taste buds through Venice, the great trading city. And the original idea, and still part of the idea, is to show various kinds of coffee beans, and where they come from and the cultures out of which they arose from Northern Africa, Arab Peninsula, and beyond. I suggested that this is actually a phenomenon that has a parallel today, when so many people come through Venice to bring their culture to Europe and enter through Venice and other ports like that. And we are often not aware of the tremendous influence that these other cultures have on our own. Everything from the numbers that we use, which are Arabic, to many of the patterns of our Gothic cathedrals, which are also Arabic. And so I suggested we should also show some of those influences and their contemporary representatives, who are not just the tourists who flood into Venice, but also the people who work here, the people who make your coffee, who clean your coffee cup, who try to sell you fake bags, who keep Venice going in so many different ways. And so I suggested that we show their portraits as well. And so in the end, at Caffe Quadri, you will see their faces as well as the face of coffee and of carpets mixed in together as you drink your coffee. The other coffee project really started in 2008. When Liz Diller and her late husband, Rick Scofidio, who unfortunately just passed away a few weeks ago, came to me when I was directing the Biennale with the idea that they want to make coffee with the water taken from the canal. And the idea was, on the one hand, to show that the things that we often think are ugly and dirty and polluted can be made into something beautiful through the operations and the actions of architecture, which is something that I care about a great deal and have tried to talk about a great deal, and they have worked on in their particular design and artwork. It turned out not to be possible at that time, and last year Carlo Ratti contacted me and asked me whether it would be possible to resurrect that project. So I went back to Liz and Rick, and they were very happy to come back. This time, however, we took it one step further, because originally we were going to use mechanical processes and chemicals to filtrate the water. Now, much in keeping with the rest of this Biennale, we are using the intelligence that has emerged in the last years to do biofiltration and to use nature itself to further clean and open up the water of the basin in front of the Arsenale and turn that into a beautiful cup of coffee. The architecture of the coffee project is an exhibition of how architecture can transform with nature what is around us into something that is useful and beautiful. And I think it's very much in the spirit of this Biennale. Well, we operate as human beings and as citizens, and we take action, but we also operate with our particular intelligence, knowledge, skills, what we know about architecture, which is a particular way of seeing, of knowing our world, that we then can use to figure out how we can be not only more resilient, but actually can make an architecture that will help to transform our world into a place that is sustainable, that is open and just, and that is beautiful.